Hello and welcome back to Children of Morta, and we are going to continue, and we are going to have to see if we can actually get to the boss with this run. Damages enemies on contact, not something we want to make use of, but that was stupid. But anyway, that one item isn't something we want to get use, but if we do, we do. It is still like we don't take damage if we touch them, but they do when we touch them, so you could technically use that item to make a sort of a thorn character who does damage by running through stuff, sort of like a thorn crusader in Diablo, but without having the need to take damage necessarily.
To the left were Nairaha and Bushra, a son and his betrothed. To the right was the mountain god, a father wrapped in veiled jealousy.
And yeah, well, we started this run in the previous episode, and we are trying to level we are trying to level her up to 14. We are at 10, or rather technically 12. We have 2 which we haven't allocated yet, so Incendiary. Or should we do the Guardian's Rage to get her like good abilities to stay on for longer? And then do the Auxiliary's Embers? Probably. Let's go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what this has to say.
But the mountain god did not expect his son to happen upon love. Nairaha was created as hope, one to follow his heart wherever it may take him. And the sight festered inside him. But the mountain god did not expect his son to happen upon love.
A bit more lore. Interesting, interesting. Now, we should probably go. There we go. We should go back to you please stop. We should go back and down here to, oops, and in here.
They were chipping away at the rock, forced into a hole under the sweltering sun and just below the cooling breeze.
Oh yes, we are going to use that one. Oh my god, yes, please. Yeah, if you didn't like, if you couldn't read fast enough, I'm going to show you what it does. It's Divine Graces. No, it's Divine Relics. Or is it? It might be Charms. Where is it? There. Ring of Regeneration. Constant health regeneration, but health globes heal less, so the HP pots doesn't heal for as much. However, we gain HP with a certain amount of time passing. So, and it's permanent, so it's not like, oh, for 20 seconds that's how it is, but no, it's permanent. At this point, we can stand around and slowly but surely we will get up to max HP if we want to. Increase of primary attack damage is super good.
Left behind was a most curious stone. A warmth filled the hero's body on contact with it, embracing them in comfort. Uncle Ben would certainly have something to say about this strange stone.
Right. For now, I think we are ready to continue onwards, which means going up here to the end, because it looks like we have explored everything, so we should be fine to go up here and go in here. Oh, and a shop.
Shopkeeper said he would like to offer a discount for his rescue, but there had not been many customers lately.
There we go. And let's see, we have 4. We have Choker of Illusion. That could be good. This one isn't worth it. And this one is not worth it. But this one could be, like, having increased dodge chance. Let's look. How's our dodge? It's 10%. Let's buy it. Plus 7.5%. So we almost doubled our dodge. That's good. Let's go down to the last floor. We have explored everything on floor 3. So we are going down to the last floor. At this point, here we go, and boom. The cost: increased movement speed and dodge chance at the cost of losing the ability to evade. Ooh. I'll pick it up, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it. I'm not sure I'm going to use it, to be honest. Let's get rid of you, please. Thank you. Here we go. Whoops. Open up this one. There we go. yeah. Yes, we do want the extra XP. Yes, I'm taking a bit of damage here, but it should be fine. We missed down here. It is fine as long as we don't take way too much damage. It is fine to take some damage at this point since we can regenerate. So that's why you might see me take a bit more damage than I did in the last episode, for example. Because we have a bit of a leeway at this point. Not much, I am gonna have to say, but a little bit. Let's open this one up, just because, why not? John's Heaven Strike costs when Cyclone ends. Oh, okay, that's an interesting one. There we go. Now, there probably aren't any more enemies to fight. Oh, lifelong pal. We should be fine when it comes to HP at this point. Before we go in, let's check. Ah, we have one. We are like on the cusp of getting to the next level. I'm going to skip this. We have seen it, so let's. Where are you? There we go. Whoop. Yeah, you are gonna have to be a bit careful when he does his poison stuff. And I do want to do a bit more damage to the boss at this point. Please let me do damage to the boss. Could you please stop not let me do damage to the boss? Now, Lucy is someone who has to stand still, basically, and it's not always possible to stand still. Which is the big problem for many of the characters who actually really needs to stand still but can't because, yeah, the boss isn't that, or the mobs aren't that kind of enemies who works in that manner. We do have a bit more understanding about how this boss works at this point, so we should be fine. Unless something happens, of course. Now, we haven't been taking... This one is the dangerous one. And I need to do this one at this point because, yes. Whoops, we are done. Can't let him do way too much damage or it's going to be very bad. And there we go. So yeah, I wasn't ready. A lot of the fights is knowing the fight, as these kind of games are. I wasn't really ready. Like, I didn't even use my Q. I basically took no damage. It was like evade everything, and yeah, it was just kind of easy.
The air touched him, filling him and ruffling his feathers. He looked upon the Bergson, small and fragile, but so full of hope. Infectious hope. Perhaps this would be the last time.
Well, we are going to have to wait and see about that. Progress. Yeah, we got a lot of money this run. This was a. I think what made it possible in the end was the healing items. To be honest, that was really what made it work, I believe. But anyway, we're going to see what kind of scene we will see after this dungeon clear.
The spirit's words took life, forming images to reveal what was hidden from the Bergsons. And so it was their fate to do battle. The children of Rhea Dana, on the cusp of victory, would find their world overrun with the corrupted, drowning them. And when they could fight no more, they would bow to U's demand. But there was no salvation in fighting his corruption. By giving a heart-wrenching sacrifice, they would stay the gods' thirst for mere centuries. Vengeance would fall upon the world again, with still more cruelty and malice. Thus was another truth revealed to the Bergsons, but there was still more hidden. The children of Rhea Dana, the Bergsons' destiny, and how much of it Grandma had found out before her demise, were the subject of much speculation among the family. Speculation without certainty. When Linda told them about Mary's deterioration, they knew they had to do something to prevent another catastrophe. Mark tried to help with his knowledge of herbs. He knew that somewhere around Bergsons was a tree, and an extract of its seeds might help stop Mary's chills and fever. But Bergsons had surrendered to the corruption, and not even the trees were safe from it. Uncle Ben examined the unusually warm stone for some time. Intrigued as he was, additional stones with strange properties would be required. If any more appeared, they were to be brought to him immediately, for a machine of great importance could be fashioned from them.
Yes, so we have been given another piece of lore. Oh, sorry. That snuck up on me. Anyway, yeah. So we have a little bit more of the pieces and the clues to the story. Oh my god. Question is, we have 8,000 and like, what do we spend it on? Oh my god. Like, yeah, I usually have like 2 sneezes at once, but like 3 and 4? No. That's not often that happens, but okay, fine. I'm not going to question it. It is a bit dirty in here. I am allergic to dust, so I probably should clean a bit, but well, we'll see. It is a really nasty weather as well, so I'm not going to be surprised if I have a slight cold. Being autumn and all that, so Yeah. Like I'm not sure. I believe we have come to the point now where the diminishing return of money has kicked in when it comes to the increase we get. Like, the amount we spend will not be so much more that it's worth it. It might be better to spend some upgrades in the workshop. Now, we haven't been given access to sharp weapons or resilience, which we might gain access to at some point, but when, that's hard to say. Swiftness, I'm not sure I want to spend money on that right now. But I do believe like 1 point in warfare, at the very least. No, you know what? 2 points in it, and 1 point in armor up. Let's see. Yeah, now I can't do anything else in Book of Rhea. What I'm going to do then is upgrade precision, get crit chance increased. And now we have a bit more HP, a lot more base damage, and a few percent more, like a small amount, small percentage chance more than before to get a critical hit. So let's go down here and see. Yeah, we have now unlocked Ruins of Old Barahut. So it's the last area of this dungeon. Lucy did gain a level while we did a boss fight, so like when she killed the boss she gained the level. So let's allocate the points, and we have her at level 14. John is level 16. No, John is level 14. Linda is 16. Kevin is 14. Mark is 8. And Joey is 8. Which means it's, for the time being, basically Joey and Mark that's left to get up to 14. Which we should do. And yeah, I think we go with Mark, to be honest. And he should level up quite quickly, but before we
Old Barahut, once an old and overgrown oasis for its citizens, was now nothing more than a slum for the denizens of the corruption.
As I was saying, but before we actually start do anything, I'm going to call this episode here, so we get a basically more or less perfect 30-minute episode. So yeah, we are going to do Mark and do the last area. And we have 2 floors, so it's not a super long one. That doesn't mean it's easy, but we are going to have to wait until the next episode to see how this goes. So, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.